Investors seem to be factoring in a public holiday ahead of Anzac Day today on the local bourse. I spoke to Charlie Aitken from Bell Potter Securities a little earlier. Well, Charlie Aitken, a very low volume day to start a holiday interrupted week.
Yeah, only $2.6 billion worth of turnover on the ASX today. I think that's the quietest day of the year. Now, Ticky, we can come up with all the excuses we like, but there was data in the region today. Chinese flash PMI was at reading of 49.1, which was actually okay, but again, the market down here ignored it. Resource stocks down, and by the end of the day, the market down 14 points. But as you mentioned, a horribly low volume day.
All right, to some stocks. Acquisition target Spotless Group is still talking to Pacific Equity Partners, it seems, that private equity group.
It seems the market was taken a little bit by surprise there. Spotless shares have been wallowing around $2.40, $2.35, feeling that perhaps the deal with Pacific Equity Partners was over, but the press and the company seem to have confirmed that is not over, and Spotless shares putting on a couple of percent today, still well below the implied offer, though, of PEP.
All right, well, flu drug developer Biota Holdings is to merge and move to the United States. What's that done to the share price?
Well, this is quite amazing, actually, Ticky, where not every day you see a merger announced and the stock lose 9%. But to put it in context, Biota shares had rallied from 75 cents to about $1.05 in the weeks leading up to this announcement. So it may be one of those classic examples of buy the rumours, sell the fact. I mean, the company was a little bit on the defensive after the shares fell, but you've got to put it in context, they're up quite a bit on where they were 3 weeks ago.
And now I suppose all eyes on tomorrow's consumer price index.
Yes, it all comes down to one number, doesn't it, Ticky? You know, the market looking backwards for the Q1 CPI data. Obviously, the Reserve Bank's pointed out that they're interested in that for rate-setting policy. But today's PPI number was quite weak at minus 0.3%, actually deflationary, which bodes well for the CPI tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, we get a weak CPI number tomorrow. We get a few rate cuts starting in May. The currency comes down, and then all of us who work in the equity market will cheer.
And a bit more volume. Charlie Aitken, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, Ticky.